let's not hold our breath. What's happening, film friends? Dave the Film Junkie here. All right. All right. I mean, I said I was going to do a video about this on my podcast. If you haven't listened to the latest episode of the Film Junket podcast, please do. I said I was going to talk about this because, you know, I've been seeing a lot of people, and now I've even seen articles that they're literally posting articles about fans thinking that the Snyder Cut and Snyder are going to show up at Comic-Con. I also mentioned to, you know, not to get too excited about all this, not to get too hyped up. And I've seen people in my mentions, and even people asking me, wondering if Snyder would show up, and then, of course, the Snyder Cut would be announced. And I'm just here to say, yeah, just don't get your hopes up. Don't get your hopes up, because you got to remember, okay, Warner Brothers probably doesn't want to acknowledge too much more about Justice League. Now, maybe there's a slim chance that anything can happen. I'm not going 100% fake news, you know, but I just thought I'd make the video because if you really got to think about what Warner Brothers wants to do. They want to look towards the future, okay? Justice League was just a big-time debacle, and they've made a lot of changes. Hamada's coming in. What's her name? The other, I forgot her name. I can't think off the top of my head. The news today about Jeff Johns stepping down, Jim Lee taking over, and Jeff Johns going over here to write and produce Green Lantern Corps, which hopefully is a good idea. I know some people are on the reservation about that. Yeah, you know, I can understand that. I totally understand that. You know, a lot of people are saying, like, you know, just because he writes good books doesn't necessarily he could translate that to a fucking movie, which is true. It's absolutely true, but I'm hoping for the best. I'm remaining optimistic about it. But when it comes to the Snyder Cut, I mean, for all we know, yes, Hamada has seen it, probably enjoyed it, but he still has to put his personal feelings aside. You know, there's still a studio that he has to, he still has to report to. And I don't think they want to really acknowledge it too much. And, I mean, it would be totally amazing and totally awesome if they were to do that. The thing is, though, it just seems like a lot of people think that if they were to release the Snyder Cut, like in the movie theaters, like the box office numbers would be skyrocketing. And I'm going, no, they won't. Because when it comes to us fans, we're like 1% of what the box office would be, if anything. I mean, and I just can't see them re-releasing the movie in the movie theaters, pushing money out for it and everything. I mean, like I said, with my little source, I mean, it does exist. Don't think it doesn't. I'm not saying that the cut doesn't exist. I've said many times that it does. It's just Snyder, he owns the footage. He can do what he wants with the footage, but it's all about getting the footage out there, okay? So, and he can't exactly do that, obviously, without Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers just wants to look forward, okay? They're looking forward to Aquaman, Wonder Woman 2, Shazam, and then God knows what else they're going to be announcing at this year's Comic-Con, which is, they just want to look forward and not look behind it. It's just something we got to accept, okay? I mean, like I said, there's a slim chance I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I mean, it wouldn't make sense for them to just put more money in Justice League. They already pretty much turned their back on it, you know, from all the stuff we've heard. I mean, they should have just pushed the date and try to do something better with it, but yeah, they just cheesed it up. They cheesed it up, you know, and they just want to forget about it. They want to look forward, and, you know, they got 3 movies, you know, one's in post-production, one's in production, and, well, what the fuck? You get what I'm saying? Aquaman's almost here, Shazam's in post-production, and of course Wonder Woman just started production. So they want to look forward to that. And then of course their future projects, they got a lot of things, you know, on the slate that hopefully they confirm and clarify. I'm sick and tired of like guessing what the heck's going on here. But hopefully we get some clarification, because I'm just tired of like the rumors and the leaks and everything. But when it comes to Snyder, I don't think that Warner Brothers will be like, yeah, come to the panel, show up, and blah, blah, blah. I don't think... I mean, I know he liked Chris Wong's post, and it got everybody going, oh! But he just liked it. He just liked the post, guys. You got to realize that. I mean, it's not... Just because someone likes a post doesn't mean that whatever that person liked, like, for instance, about Comic-Con, doesn't mean, like, he's going to end up showing up. It'd be awesome. It would be freaking awesome. Don't think that I would actually very much love to see Snyder walk out on stage, you know, with his charisma, you know, his energy that he has. I would absolutely love that. And then for him to be like, hey, here's a trailer to the Snyder Cut. Yep, the thing you didn't see. And then all of a sudden he said he's going to release it on like Vero or something. That'd be crazy. But it's just, that's a pipe dream. And, but yeah. So, you know, relax on that. And I'm not trying to crush hopes and dreams, but I just thought I'd clarify, like, you know, with just looking at everything and then stuff I have heard. It just doesn't seem logical for Warner Brothers to do that. So, but yeah, but it's still, still some things are coming out. He's still posting things. I know he posted the image of the cast going to Comic-Con, and that was a beautiful shot. And he's probably got other things that are going to show up. You know, who knows what else is going to pop up. Something could just blow us away, you know, in the next couple of weeks for all we know. Don't get too hyped up about Snyder or the Snyder Cut being any kind of involvement at Comic-Con this year, but there's going to be plenty of other things that we're going to pop boners about and just, you know, we're just going to be drooling over, hopefully. I'm still praying for the Matt Reeves, Ben Affleck thing, and don't even get me started about the Ben Affleck stuff with Deadline. We need to stop writing articles about sentences in other articles about not that thing. You get what I'm saying. Let me know your thoughts about it down below, guys. What do you think about all this? And hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel. Visit filmjunkie.com for all my content. And, of course, visit the closet for shirts and stickers, guys. All right? Talk to you later.